Welcome back to the Xmas Lemmings 2021 level solving commentary video series after quite an extensive break. And today we are going to continue with the rest of the retro rank. Starting with Retro 7, How to Escape an Avalanche. Okay. Let me go ahead and load the replay first here. Let's see, Retro 7. Alright, this is quite a nice level here. Here I gave Armani the feedback that it was a bit frustrating to constantly rewind so that the blockers were placed correctly in order for the miner to keep going and to release them at the same time. Alright, so with the first lemming, I go ahead and send him up as a climber. Okay, go ahead and dig here. So let me go ahead and back up a little. So dig here, and then send out the next 4 as climbers. Okay, climb up here and also dig. Yeah, and so because of that, because it can be frustrating to know when to place the blockers and everything. So Armani took that feedback and basically put indicators. Yeah, these really bright like circles in the terrain here, so that you know where to place the blockers. So it becomes less frustrating that way. Okay, so dig here, and then yeah, now that he's at the marker here, I go ahead and block there. Okay, dig here. Yeah, one lemming gets on through. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and float down. So yeah, the trigger area is a bit further back, so he's able to drop by safely. So float down, collect these bastion bring-ups. Yes, block here as well, and block here as well. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and build, so to make a platform for the crowd. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bash through. The basher will release these blockers. Okay, and then after a while, then we go ahead and mine. Yeah, and we mine in such a way so that we release these blockers as well. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bash through the snowman here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and block here. And then we're gonna go ahead and build upwards to the exit. So starting to the left. Okay, this miner keeps on going and releases the blockers. Yeah, he already released one of them. Okay, block at the end of the staircase. Yeah, so in the meantime, this blocker will get released, like that. Okay, and then once the other lemming turns around the blocker, we go ahead and build to the right. Yeah, so don't worry, the ice steam blowers won't get us, so we build twice here. Okay, and then once we're low enough, we're gonna go ahead and bash to release the crowd, like that. Yep, now we're gonna go ahead and block, and then build use the remaining 2 builders to get to the exit. Yeah, and once again, we're not gonna hit the ice steam blower trap. Yeah, this one gets pretty close, but in any case, I could always scoot it back a little. Yeah, not a whole lot though, since he was down to his final 2 bricks. Yeah, by the time he closed off the gap, and that's already it. So quite a nice level here. But again, in the original version, these markers were not here, so therefore it made it very frustrating to know when to start assigning blockers, so that the miner can release them. Yeah, and those blockers, those are our 3 losses that were allowed. Yeah, so not the ones that duck through the icicles at the beginning. Retro 8, Harvest of Screams. And I believe this was a level that was completed later. So at the time of pre-testing, I don't think this level was available. Yeah, this level was later completed, and hence added to the pack. This one, I gotta say, was a pretty nice one. Okay, so with the first lemming, we're gonna go ahead and dig here, from the right entrance, that is. Okay, and then once we're low enough, we should start bashing soon, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and block, so that only the basher is to the right. To the right of it. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and build twice to the exit. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and mine the blocker free. Yeah, the rest of the right entrance will go to the exit. Okay, and then once the miner's low enough, we're gonna go ahead and bash to release the crowd. Oh yeah, so I did it from the other side. Okay, and this finishes with a Digger to spare. So, again, quite a nice one. Retro 9, Rendezvous at the Cabin. 30. Oh, no, I don't need to read the number of lemmings and the save requirement here. This one, from what I remember, can be a little difficult. But it's still a pretty nice one here. Alrighty. Second lemming I send up as a climber. The first lemming turns around to the left and blocks. Though it doesn't really matter here. You can always put a pass-through blocker. So in other words, a lemming that falls from the entrance can just block immediately after touching the ground. Yeah, and then here, send up another lemming as a climber, and then yet another one. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and dig down here. So here is where some timing is needed. Yeah, so around here, where the digger is, yeah, with the next lemming that falls into the digger pit, we're gonna go ahead and bash to the right. Okay, the next lemming will turn around, and he will also fall with this digger down here. Yeah, he falls down here safely due to this thin ice sign. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and build to turn around. Yeah, he's not gonna seal off the gap completely, but that's okay because the important thing is that the bridge goes far enough so that the crowd can land on it and then proceed further to the right. In the meantime, the digger that just finished will drop down and go to the right. Okay, I believe this takes 2 builders and then this one as well. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and dig down here. Yeah, basically to get rid of this overhang. Yeah, and then we're gonna go ahead and block at the end of this builder staircase. Okay, and then the digger should finish just in time. Yeah, because then we're gonna go ahead and seal out this gap. Oh yeah, this came very, very, very close. Yeah, he almost chipped off the some of the staircase, and therefore will prevent the others from using it to get to the exit. Okay, and then finally we bash to release the crowd, and that's it. Oh no, I'm sorry. One more thing. Need to bomb through here as well. Yeah, now that's it. So yes, pretty nice one, but certainly the most difficult part would be timing the climbers to so that you have one going out to the left here and then another one going out to the right. Though I think I read Armani said that I made the solution harder than it needed to be. So I can't exactly remember how the solution is supposed to go, but yeah, I think he said that I overcomplicated it a little. Retro 10, and there were 4 again. Okay, and as you saw in the afterfield, this is credited to DMA, as well in addition to Armani. So basically here, this is pretty much a remake of, and then there were 4, yeah, from the original Lemmings. Yeah, it was a bit past the midpoint of the Mayhem rank. So here, the original was in the Dirt Tile set, but here, for this Christmas pack, Armani remade it in the Christmas Tile set. So basically, Snow/Christmas Tile set. And yes, with this though, I was actually stuck here longer than it needed to be. But that was because I failed to realize one crucial thing here. And I'll try to point that out if I remember to. So yeah, top right entrance is fine. They're just going to drop down here safely. Oh yes, and in the original, the spike traps were not here. Yeah, but here for this version, Armani decided to add them in. And basically, this came about because the intended solution here is essentially the super massive overcomplicated solution that Armani used when he was a kid and he first played, and then there were 4. Yeah, but as he knows, yeah, there are much easier solutions. Yeah, because you're given a lot of skills in that level. Here, you're pretty much given the bare minimum in order to be able to solve this one. So yes, block here with the first lemming, with the top left entrance. Okay, build over the gap here, with the first lemming that gets here. Okay, with this next lemming, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and mine. Yeah, I think he's gonna hit the steel and turn around. Okay, so the thing I failed to realize here was that this is actually droppable down to the steel block here. He's not gonna fall into the water. Yeah, so before I realized this, yeah, this was the major reason why I was stuck here. I was like, oh, this is actually pretty hard. Yeah, turns out not to be. It's just that this was pretty difficult to see, and the very funny thing was that I don't think I actually ever realized this in the original version as well. Yeah, but I did check the original version, yeah, in the original Lemmings game, and yes, this also happens. You are able to fall down here safely without drowning. So yes, the miner hits the steel and turns around. So it's basically to act as a delay here. Well, not act as a delay, but well, yes it is, but like it's also to give an opening for this crowd to go through later as well, in order to reach the exit. Because they're gonna go over here and then hit the pillar here and turn back to the left. And then we go ahead and build over the miner tunnel here. Oh yes, a couple of skill assignments. So build again here. And then yes, here I separate one lemming by placing a blocker. So there's only one lemming to his left. So he builds up, and then he builds over the water gap here. Oh yes, I set up a climber here. Okay, build to get over this, and then I also built to release this crowd, and then build over the exit here. Okay, build again. Okay, where did I put the other builder? Oh, here. This is to build over the blocker to release this crowd. Okay, the others will just simply turn around here and then go to exit while the climber goes on ahead. Yes, so 2 builders is enough here. Yes, and then we're gonna go ahead and build to make a platform for this entrance. Okay, and then this lemming is far enough ahead so that he can just build over to avoid this the needle straps. And then yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and build. So this crowd over here will just stand on this builder staircase. Yes, and at this time I go ahead and release this crowd by building over the blocker. Okay, so that leaves us with 1 builder left, and that is to build over this steel block. Yeah, for this side, and that's it. So yeah, this was actually a pretty hard level, but again, it's because I failed to realize this here, that you can actually drop down safely without drowning. So once I realized that, then it wasn't so bad. But up until that point, I was always like at least a skill short. But yes, quite a nice one there. So nice job with remake of Addenda 4. Retro 11, Roof of the World. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, the solution is just really good here. Let's go. Alrighty. So, with the second lemming, I go ahead and build with them. Okay, build twice here. So we reach up here, and then we're going to go ahead and build to the left. And then basically, once we get high enough, we're going to go ahead and start assigning floaters, so that no one spots. Yeah, I went ahead and stretch out the bridge a little. Yeah, I think here is where we start assigning floaters, yes. So we just assign floaters as necessary while the builder is going. Yeah, and then we build one more time here. Oh yes, and then here I start blocking, because basically it's important that we send I believe 3 of them on ahead here. Yeah, because the first one would start blocking to turn the other builder around, and then we use our final builder to reach up here. So yes, we need 3 lemmings trapped between the wall and the blocker. So 2 of them will climb up and go over to the right here to do the rest of the work, while the 3rd lemming that's trapped here will later mine the blocker free. Yep, and then set up another climber after the first one has gone on for a while. Okay, and then we start mining here. This is just to create a turnaround point for the second climber. Okay, he will proceed to mine down to the crowd and also release this blocker. Okay, this miner that's finished will go on to the exit. And then, yes, here I start releasing this blocker with a miner, and then both of these get floaters so that they survive the drop. And that's pretty much it. So we managed to finish with 5 floaters to spare here. So here Armani was generous. Yeah, giving more floaters than we need. Okay, and that's already it. So very, very nice level. I really love the solution here. So it certainly looks difficult, but yeah, if you think about the solution carefully, then it's a really nice one. Alrighty, and the final level for this video, Retro 12, Forbidden Knowledge, Part 1. Okay, from what I remember, somewhat difficult, but a very, very nice one as well. Yeah, to finish up the rank. So here we have 3 pre-placed blockers. Yeah, the top one is a pre-assigned climber and floater. The middle one is a pre-assigned floater, and the bottom one is a pre-assigned climber. So you have to think about how to go about this to release them. Release the proper one, so as to do the necessary work. So with the 4th lemming, I go ahead and build to turn around. Okay, he's going to go ahead and build here. Yeah, basically we need one to slip past the builder here. Yeah, and he finishes just in time before another one can slip by. And then the one that slips by will also go ahead and build over the water gap. Yeah, he turns around, and then we go ahead and build a staircase the other way. Yeah, and here it connects with the other staircase here, so that the this pre-assigned, or rather pre-placed blocker will be able to go on to the right later. So here we go ahead and bomb that pre-assigned blocker free. Yeah, and if you recall, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, this is also a zombie. Yeah, and this zombie happens to be a pre-assigned floater. Yeah, therefore you don't want to come anywhere near him. Yeah, he's not going to play an important part in the solution anyway. So yes, this pre-assigned blocker that we released is a pre-assigned climber, if you recall. So he's going to go ahead and go up here. Yeah, he's a climber. And then we're going to go ahead and mine down. But we need to do this in such a way so that we do not release the crowd. Yeah, in other words, this wall is still high enough so that everyone still turns around instead of stepping up. Yeah, that's important. And this can certainly be a hard part to see in the solution. Yeah, but it is crucial, as we will see later on. So he climbs up here, and then we build over. And then here, I believe we allow him to turn around as well. No. So we go ahead and bomb the pre-assigned blocker free. That's both a climber and a floater. Yeah, so he's just going to drop down and float down. Okay, then he goes on, climbs up. And then we're going to go ahead and bash on through here. Okay, float down. And then build over the exit. Yeah, so as you can see, this is the reason for that. It's because we still need to do some work ahead here. So here we need to go ahead and build to seal out the gap, and then for him to turn around. Okay, and now we can go ahead and release the crowd with the builder. And then finally, all that's left to do is to dig through here. And then that's it. Very, very nice level here. I really like this one as well. Yeah, and I certainly struggling with this one a little. But yeah, once I realized the solution, it was a really nice one. Okay, so that finishes up the retro rank, which brings us to the next rank, which is avant-garde. This will be started the next time. So where we would do 6 levels, the first 6 levels of it. Thanks for watching this level solving commentary video series, and I'll see you all for the next one.